Okay, hey, it's Rebecca from RebeccaHarris.com. And today I figured I would show you how to set up an opt-in for samples using Mailchimp. I like Mailchimp a lot because you can use it for free, and there's a lot of great functions that you get for free. So today I actually set up this sample list. First, you have to create a list in order to set up an opt-in. So I'm just going to click on samples to show you what I've created, and then I'll show you how to do it. No subscribers, yeah, sign up forms. Okay, so this is where you actually create the opt-in. It's moving slow. Okay, so I have a business with Shackley. I'm a Shackley independent distributor, and I do samples. And some of the samples that I give out are vitamin strips, the organic cleaning concentrate called Basic H. We have a cool pain cream, protein shake, or matcha tea. So I just wanted people to specify. I used to have separate lists, and I've decided just to simplify things and just have the one list for samples and have people specify which one they're requesting. And I'll just use the same. Here's the short URL. So you can use this same URL no matter what sample you're promoting. So I will quickly open up a new tab to show you what that looks like. So that's what the sample list looks like. And you just put that URL. That's what I just grabbed, that short code that you see right here. You put that like on your Facebook page or in your blog or whatever, and that will direct people right to your page that you set up. And now I will show you, oops, how to actually create this, what I've just done here. So first I'm going to go back to where my lists are in the dashboard. So up here is like the menu for the dashboard. Once you're signed into your Mailchimp account, click on Lists and then click Create List. And here's where you can create like a subgroup for an already existing list. List name, I'm just going to use samples, just like I just did when I set this up a second ago. You want to use, your business email from name. Then short peep. They give you an example of what to write. So this is like how people signed into your list. And it's a reminder that will show up in every email that you send to this list. And your business name, your address. Okay, save. You have to have like all that stuff in there. Okay, so sign up forms. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Like you might think that you're done, but you have to create the form, and then there's even more to it. Once you build the actual form, there's a couple more steps. So you'll see here it looks a little bit different than what I created, but here it is. See how this is like all pretty blue? You can also put a photograph up here. So a lot of times I'll actually make a graphic with all these words, but I was just trying to hurry and get this done. So let's see, the background color will be here under Design It. You can just click around and create whatever color it is that you want to use. Good enough. I'm not actually going to keep this. I'm just using it to show you how to do it. So it doesn't really matter what I choose right now. So up here was where I wrote all that. Please be sure something like this, right? Or if you have a specific product sample that you're sending out, you could always use like a company graphic or create a graphic about it. And that just helps make your opt-in list look more cohesive with wherever they may be coming from your blog or your Facebook page. Okay, email address, that's of course required. First name, if you're sending out samples, first name has to be required. Last name has to be required. And then up here, we have add field. I'm going to get rid of this color because it's kind of getting on my nerves because it's like bleeding over into here. What was it before? 2222. No? It definitely wasn't that. That's good. Back to build it. Okay. Add field. Scrolling up. Add field. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry. And we want address. Make it required. And then do phone number. Add a field. Is there oh, there is a specific one for phone. That should also be required. And then you can write here. You can have something like that or not at all. If you're worried that people won't opt in if they see that, then you can write something. But if you are planning on calling them, then don't write something like that. But sometimes people will just call to verify the address, make sure everything's correct before sending something out. And that's a really great way to make a connection initially. And if you're worried somebody's not going to opt in for the sample, then that's one less sample you have to send out. I mean, you want people who are willing, right? Okay, phone number and then another field which is text. And then here is where I clarified, like, oh, it's in the here, field label. Now, if you have a bunch of different samples that you can send out and you type this here, make sure that up here you are clear about what the different ones are, what the options are. This time I didn't spell it all out, but I did in my real one. But if you do have options, you want to make sure that you put them all up here so that somebody can, oh, what are they talking about? Which one? Because you're not necessarily going to have a blog post or a Facebook post about all the different samples that you offer. You're probably going to say, hey, if you'd like to try my shake, sign up here, right? So you want to be sure to let them know which one they're requesting. I think that's it for creating the opt-in, and it happens instantly. So here's this URL, and I'm going to go back up to this other tab and put it in, and there it is. Bam, it's already done. Okay, so back to here, and then this is really, really, really important. After you create this opt-in and you have this thing set up, you need to come here to this drop down where it says forms and response emails and fill these out. Sign up form with alerts, that just means what the screen is going to look like if they have a boo-boo. See, where they didn't fill something out. So you don't really need to do anything there. Sign up thank you page. You may want to customize this. Almost finished. We need you to confirm. So you can change the wording here. You want to make sure that your website is correct in here, and you'll be able to fill that in on a different screen. Thank you page, opt-in, confirmation email. So this is the email that they're going to get. They need to confirm in order to be added to your list officially. It's like a double opt-in. That way it cuts down on spam abuse complaints. If they don't confirm this, then they won't be added to the list. So on the previous thing, the thank you page, it says to go check your email. Complete the subscription process. Please click the link in the email we just sent you. So I always edit this to say, if you don't see it right away, check your spam or your junk box. And I also edit these and make the text bigger because it's just too little for me. And I also like these softer fonts. So I go through and edit all of them to be bigger and have it. So there's all this, the confirmation, thank you, final welcome email. Go through and edit all of these. The unsubscribe form, you can edit these. I never really touch them though. Profile update email. I don't really see a reason to, I mean, certainly go through and look at them so that you know what people are getting, but not much reason to edit those. Okay, so once this is done, then go back to lists. And this, nope, this is not where you're going to edit the contact info. Bear with me. Is it profile? Account. I can't remember. We're looking for all of the information that's going to show up in every single email you send. And okay, I'm confused. Settings. Okay, so I'm in my profile, and you go to settings. Is that right? Contact information. Yep, I'm pretty sure. So profile, settings, contact information. There they are. There's the lists. Okay, so this is where you get to change everything. So I had another blog, and now I'm changing them. My new blog is Rebecca Harris. The old one was My Little Boot Cancer. So I'm going through and editing all of these, and I thought I would show you how to do that. Simply because it's a little harder to find. So email address, and this is important because you want to make sure if there are any changes and you want to update your email address and you need to do it for all your lists, you need to know where to find it. And this is one of the trickier things that I find in Mailchimp. I think it's pretty intuitive. I think it's a really easy platform to use, but you know, sometimes it's just hard to find everything because there's so much in there. Okay, and then this. Oops. Okay, So you just want to be sure that all of this is correct for what is going to be going out. And so that one spot on the opt-in thing where I said, I think this is the one, right? Where it shows that they can go back to your website. I'll show you in just a second. Come on. Sign up forms. Sign up thank you page. I think it's this. And it says return to our website. So you want to make sure that that is somewhere where you want to send them. So it should either be your blog or it could be your Facebook business page, not your regular personal profile, but your business page. And you can't set this in here. You would set that where we just were. So it was profile. What did I say? Settings. And contact info. Excuse me. Yawning. Bedtime. See, I do this stuff after the boys go to bed. So now I'm tired. So you could put in here edit list info. You could put, come on. Ugh. You could put in whatever your Facebook URL is. But I don't actually want to do that. I was just showing you. All right. So that is how to do that. I hope you find that helpful. I hope it helps you in your business. All right, this is Rebecca, and I'm out. Nighty night.